Hey, how's it going, guys? Sayana here, or Sayer for short, back with another video for you guys. This one video was recorded in Season 16 ranked right before the reset. It was right after the Sun-Shin revamp and right before the season reset, so it was like we're gonna be this is gonna be a voiceover gameplay. I'm tagged along in a duel here with Zero, who's gonna be playing Baxia, and I'm playing Sun-Shin. So think of this like as the Oriental Warriors follow-up video from when I recorded the Sun-Shin gameplay video before Sun-Shin's revamp comes out. So this is basically that, but updated now with Sun-Shin's revamp. And hopefully I can show you guys the power of the new Sun-Shin, my rotations, my presence. I make a couple mistakes here with overextending, definitely. I'm going to talk about those. But for the most part, my early game macro was really good, and my late game macro was pretty decent. It's just that I should have been with my team a little bit more, been in fights a little bit more, and definitely not overextend as much. So here I got my red buff first. I usually go for waves first now, but I wanted to get my red buff just in case Hanzo, but Hanzo actually went for the blue buff, in which case he failed to get it. He tried to make a slick escape there, but I saw him on the minimap, so I was able to long shot him with my bow. Ling also got the blue, so overall a great start, a great beginning, and we just destroyed them. Their invasion was shit, and yeah, good times. So now the typical thing is obviously I take the river crab and just push tower. So make sure when you're pushing you activate the Sun-Shin's passive as much as possible, because that actually does it does proc on the tower, so you just get those enhanced basics and they just come out much faster. So here Baxia was actually Zero was actually doing a minion, a creep over there, and I should have came over earlier, but I wanted to push that tower and made him wait a little bit. So unfortunate. Here he was cutting lanes. Good stuff. You always want to cut lanes as much as possible with Sun-Shin and Baxia. They're both very aggressive heroes early on as well, so it works out quite well. Sun-Shin obviously has the guaranteed crits going for him to make him aggressive early game, and Baxia has that infinite skill too, as long as he can hit it, and damage reduction early game to most heroes as well, so it helps him survive quite a bit. Here I cast my ult here because I actually saw that Zero was going mid here, so I was like, maybe I can help him out by casting my ult. Doesn't seem like I was able to do too much there, but I actually do see that fight still kind of going on, so because of that I was able to snipe Jawhead with the combination of Zero's pounce on him. We were able to kill Jawhead because of the fact that skill 2 resets my passive, so I was able to get the two quick crit shots off there. Now after that, going back to my jungle, just getting red buff and stuff. I was actually trying to reset this thing here, trying to get my range attack, but I couldn't quite do it. It's fine. We're taking turtle now. Overall, just pretty good game right now. Pretty good pacing for us. So we're just trying to maintain that lead. Export goes in here on the Valier. Great play by him, and just kill him. And yeah, just good stuff, good laning stuff right now. I cast my ult here just to relieve some pressure on top lane, because if Hanzo was by minions, I could have disrupted that. I could have killed some minions, right? Ling took a shit ton of tower damage here. I don't know what he was doing, but he managed to make it out of there alive with like 1 HP. I saw that Claude was taking blue buff there, so, and obviously like, we can fight him. Also, to note it, a thing of note here is that I did bring Vengeance. I usually bring Flicker or Purify in Sun-Shin, but I actually did bring Vengeance this game because of the fact that I wanted to survive Claude's ult. So if Claude does catch me off guard, I can survive his ult with Vengeance, because that's a lot of damage reduction, so yeah. Here it was a pretty good fight. I immuned Jawhead's ultimate knockback with my skill 1. Try to get that Claude there with 2 crits, but it was not quite enough, unfortunately. Cast my ult here to help out Ling because he was diving, but not really able to do much. He was just a little bit too fast, and I didn't even get any assists for that, which is unfortunate. But yeah, just keep on tower pushing here. Claude comes in, uses his ult, tries to do some poke damage, but it doesn't really work. It's just clearing the waves, I suppose. And as you can see, I took out like 15% of that Claude's health just with a single crit from range. So as you can see here, Sun-Shin versus Claude. Claude definitely has advantage with his huge ultimate, but if you can catch him, that's definitely death for him for sure, easily. Here I shot the Hanzo, and because he's pincer attack, I just dive him and try and get him, but he uses sprint and managed to get away. However, they all come to us at this point, and once again, Claw's trying to come chase me, but I just pop Vengeance, do a skill 2, reset my passive there to get some crits off, and he basically gets nuked. Baxia here is being chased, but we were able to go through the flames and other shit that was going on. It was kind of hard to see, but managed to go through that and get the nice triple kill, right? So like that was one situation where I honestly should not have a win in right there. That was kind of sketchy, but because I was fed because of the fact that my macro was good and I was fed early game, and we have the advantage that I was actually able to survive that. But that is definitely a moment where I overextended, and I was very lucky to make it out of there alive. I think there's one more moment where I overextended, but managed to make it out of there alive. But yeah, actually no, there's a couple, yeah, one more moment where I made it out alive. There was one moment where I did make it out alive as well. So get my red here, just clearing out the jungle, pretty much clearing out the jungle. And this is a moment where I should be with my team, and I did cast my ult here, which is nice. But actually no, this is a moment where I should have split pushed. This is a moment where I should have stayed true to my bot lane macro and just split pushed, because they already, the fight, by the time I get up to top, the entire fight's pretty much already over. And they could have gone mid by themselves. So what I should have done there is just go ahead and push top. Or not top, bot. Just push my lane, right? Split push. And I think Zero mentions that right around here as well. Yeah, this is where you split. And I didn't really do that, so. Still got some things to learn with the new Sun-Shin. And not really like actual like hero things I need to do, but just in terms of my actual marksman style, playing style, where my early game macro is really good. I prefer to take first tower before going to other fights and stuff, and there's usually enough jungles and stuff to do. Sometimes if I have to cover mid, I go there, but for the most part, right, I don't do that, and works out pretty well for like all my marksmen. So here I pop Vengeance here, cast my ult to do some stuff damage. We actually go in here, manage to get the kill with the guaranteed crits, the snipes on the Claude. Now we go for their blue. Yep, just take all their farm whenever possible. If you have snowball, if you have a lead, if you have like a tower lead, always go for that. Here's where I overextend and basically get destroyed. Yeah, nothing I could have really done there. All right, and here I was gonna type like, yeah, I'm still working on my Sun-Shin, a couple of overextensions and all that, and yeah, just the way there are some couple technical things I need to learn with Sun-Shin, but for the most part, it's just like my typical actual macro, my micro a little bit, where there are moments where I should be with the team and split pushing, all that kind of stuff. I still need to get that situated out. Here, Gatot actually says we're gonna lose if we don't win now, and Ling says something pretty funny here. Get the nice bolt stun right there. Unfortunately, Grok did have a nice ult that allowed Jot to escape. And Ling was just like, am I a joke to you? Because he's one of the deadliest heroes in the game, late game. And then Gatot's like, yeah, we're going to lose if we don't win now. And it's like, what? That's not how that works, man. We have the advantage. All right. Good stuff here. Trying to use my skill 2 to poke there. It didn't really work, didn't hit anyone, but resets my passive, gets 2 guaranteed crits there. Here I actually made a mistake. I thought I was taking tower damage, but it was actually Zero taking tower damage, so I should have actually just hit the tower or done something else. And here's another moment where I overextend, but with the power of Vengeance, I was actually able to make it out of that one alive. That was very close for sure. I should not have survived that, but since I was fed, I did enough damage, plus I had Vengeance, I was able to survive that. And that's pretty much the end of the game. So it was a pretty simple game. This was against like an old meta team, basically. It is the meta team, right? They had Grok, Claude, Valier, Hanzo, and that was pretty much the North America meta team on their side. So just wanted to show off Baxia, Sun-Shin synergy. Still very powerful. Good stuff. And yeah,